Yeah, I'm Mr. Will around the sound artist. Real quick, I just want to say this: study every religion. Look into different practices. Even if you don't believe in that religion per se, just study other religions, study other cultures. Continue to expand your mind. Me per se, I believe in Christ and everything like that. I believe in pureness, the rebirth, becoming new, evolution, spiritually. And yes, I was raised Baptist. But the crazy part about it is, for most of us, we all grew up in a certain type of spirituality, a certain type of practice. And I have dibbled and dabbled in a lot of things. And I stand on business when it comes to just the golden rule, right? Treat others the way you want to be treated, blah, 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 blah. I try not to make it too difficult. I try to simplify it because life is simple. But the reason why I say study other cultures is because a lot of different cultures teach you more about yourself. Through Hinduism, man, I've learned about the sacredness of women, the pureness. In every religion, it seems to be the sacredness of women, which we know this because they are the life bringers, they are the life givers. Most of all things and energies are feminine. Even in Hinduism, they talk about the life stages from being an adolescent to death, processes and things like that. When it comes to Islam, I love the discipline that they have, the structure when it comes to praying, and the type of value that they put into manifestation, and overall of the brotherhood. I was watching one video and the guy was talking about bloodlines and the passages of bloodlines in the Bible, and it didn't hit me until he talked about it, when there were so many relations between all of the people that were chosen, and if they lived before, then there's still bloodlines of those people in the Bible today. And I was like, that's a fact, like ancestors, right? When it comes to Buddhism, I mean, once again, it comes back to the manifestation. It comes to living in the moment. It comes to the practice of the now. But to cover everything, because I don't want to talk too much, I want to talk just enough. In most spiritual practice, there was yogis, gurus, people before who passed down information from this person to this person. Sacred knowledge about the study of thyself. The fact that boundaries were limitless, that the highest of the high is the most boundaryless, if that's a word, but God has no boundaries. But I don't know if you ever heard the phrase, read to study thyself, and that's so true, because what you may read, you may get a different spiritual interpretation from what I read. That information being processed, the interpretation that you get is your connection to the higher self and God. But I'll probably make a part 2 about this, but I just want to make this video to say, man, study different religions, study different cultures, study different practices, read to understand, and do not judge. I sincerely believe everything happens for a reason. I was born into Christ for a reason, because I could have been born into anything. And yes, you do have a choice to change what you believe in. Just because you were born into it don't mean you got to believe in it. Everything is energy, so definitely open up, crack them books open. Even when I go back to Egypt, I'll say this before I go, even when I go back to Egypt to different practices of all the gods and things like that, Nefertiti. Again, those people who studied themselves found their identities and tapped into that energy within self, and then they created. Don't let that go over your head like bird shit. Through all of that reading, man, you're gonna find these cultures and these different things and spiritual practices. You're gonna cling on to one more than the other, and it's gonna open up something different. I remember I meditated on different tablets, different scrolls, and it's like it opened me up to a whole nother world of understanding and understanding what we came here to do, what we put here to do, who we are. And the biggest thing that I learned from it was rituals, practices, and sacrifices. Those seem to be the 3 things that we all do spiritually. If you still watch this video, man, I rock with you, man. I'm always talking about different things in terms of spirituality. Definitely will dumb it down a little bit, because there's a lot of things that I do other than spiritual things I want to talk about. Yes, y'all have a good one. Be blessed. See y'all next video. Let me know the spiritual practice you like, that you've been reading, some books that I should read, or religious beliefs, because I do not judge. Love y'all. Peace, love, and light. I say yow. Like, comment, share for more. Follow your boy like I got the loud pack, and I'll see y'all next video. Yow.